Hello, everyone on YouTube. Welcome back to some more Silica. Guys, you've absolutely eaten up the very first video that I put out there, just showing the aspects of the game and just my blind playthrough in general. Now, I've had about a day with the game myself, and I feel like I've got a lot more experience when it comes to this game. Hopefully, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks if you're still struggling with the very early aspects of the game and the build-up towards getting a proper military going so you can get into the fight. This is going to be the video to watch. So guys, if you do like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and just let me know down below what you think of the game so far and any tips and tricks that you got for other people so they can actually get into the fight a lot easier. So we're actually going to jump straight in. We're going to go into strategy mode, and we're actually going to pick the Rift Basin for this one. I'm going to leave it as single player. I'm not actually going to put it as an online game. So let's jump straight in. Let's go for it. We're going to do human. The game is very loud still. We're going to do human versus alien. So we're actually going to do a three-way. I'm going to turn down the audio just a little bit because I did realize in the very first two videos that the audio was overpowering my voice. So we're going to get that sorted now. And we're actually going to play as human soul. I'm going to get jumped into the commander mode. So I do believe the best thing to do at the very start of a game is try and stay away from being in your first person mode. What you want to do is, like literally what the AI tells you to do, is prospect. You want to go and have a look. You want to see where the Bolterium resides, and by doing so, you're able to kind of like get yourself set up. So we found some straight away. We've got some Bolterium right there. We're going to get some refineries up. Now, the good thing about early game is you want refineries, and you want them quickly. So the great thing is you could build multiple refineries straight off the get-go. So as soon as I find another Bolterium spot, I will be building a second refinery, and then I'll go into a third, and then I'll go into a fourth refinery. So I'll keep getting those refineries out and into the game. Now, I do realize that some guys, you do find it hard to put down refineries, like trying to find your first initial emplacement, and to get those refineries down pretty damn quickly. The best thing to do is just get your units to scout around so you get a nice like open ground, and you can get that second refinery in pretty much straight away. Now you can actually go for a third refinery here as well. We will be doing that. We will be getting that third refinery out as we start to push out a bit more with our units. Now there's a bunker here. It's always great to grab the bunker because they actually act as a very nice defensive structures. What I have noticed with Silica as well is you don't really have to worry about being rushed in the early game. The units you're provided with at the start of the game really cannot deal damage to buildings, or the harvesters to be exact. These are more of your scout units and for defense, just in case you do get rushed by another player. But you'll find that buildings can literally tank incoming fire for a very long time. So in that aspect as well, also your HQ opens fire, and it's got quite a few gun turrets on it as well. So yeah. You should be fine. You shouldn't have to worry about being rushed. I know your units can get killed, but you're there to scout and you're there to look around. So we're actually going to send those two units back to try and take this bunker. I'm going to grab two other scouts. I'm going to go north, and I'm going to send the other two scouts south into this canyon. So I feel like this map is definitely the best map to start with. It is smaller than the other maps, and it's also all the Bolterium is quite close to each other, so everything's quite contained. We're actually going to get a third additional refinery up as well. We're going to place in front of this one because it can take from these 2 points. Now that we've got 3 refineries on the go, we're good now to go into like barracks, go into like research and things like that as well. Now with the current AI also, as you probably noticed, they do tend to get stuck. Having more harvesters kind of helps with that. You don't have to go and save your harvester, I feel, on this map either. The Bolterium seems to be quite level ground. So definitely bear that in mind, that at the moment there is an in-game bug with AI, and the harvesters, they tend to have pathing issues. They're unable to, they're unable to literally exit the refinery. Sometimes they do get caught up a little bit as well. So now that we've scouted around and found a nice healthy source of Bolterium, and our guys are currently scouting out, trying to find the enemy. So we have actually located enemy light quad. So I am actually anticipating the enemy base to be around here. The aliens, oh, well, look at that. I couldn't have said it better if I tried. The aliens are probably going to be north here. So you can see there's a crab. There's actually 4 crabs pushing my light quad. And it looks like we're actually taking fire from what seems to be another quad. So we're actually going to try and get away from these 4 crabs, because they can actually absolutely annihilate this buggy, but the buggy is faster. And there you go. It is farming up those crabs and get rid of them. So one thing I've noticed as well is when you're going up against the alien faction, whether it be player or AI, is you need to keep your distance. They're all about getting into close quarters fights with you. The aliens are anyway. Keeping your distance, get out of melee range, and just shoot them from that point. I know the scout's going to get absolutely destroyed by that buggy. He's going to absolutely annihilate me. So now that we've got the 3 refineries up and ready to rock and roll, they are going to be looking to farm up some material, which is what they're doing. Which one's ready? So this one's almost ready. I believe this one is only just started. He got a little bit stuck by the looks of things, but he should be fine. So this one's going to be the first one to return, and when it does, we're going to be able to build up some more military buildings, which is where we're going to be starting to produce units. Now, unless you're playing in a group where you have a dedicated commander on your team, or if you're going to be playing in a group and you're going to leave the AI take control, I really strongly suggest that you at least have control of your own base for the first initial few minutes, because the AI will only build 2 refineries. I do feel like you're going to need more refineries. And the only way you can generate harvesters as the humans as well is you need to get the ultra heavy vehicle factory, and that is a late game thing. So I do hope the developers decide to move the harvesters into another build queue. I do feel like that'll be a lot better. So we actually lost our buggy there, unfortunately. We're actually going to keep this one here, because this one I might use for my own scouting purposes. Okay, we have hold of that bunker. We have control. We're going to go up here. Here comes this other light buggy. Ran my guy over, by the way. Nasty buggy. Thanks for that. I very much appreciate you running my stuff over. But like I said, guys, you don't have to really worry about early game military units. The base can handle itself. Keep one buggy around just in case you need to chase down some aliens. But everything seems to be relatively okay. So we can actually put out a barracks now. We have got 0 funds now. We've got to wait for these harvesters to return. Looks like it's going to be very, very soon. The harvesters are slow, hence why you need to build more than one. I mean, if you are building one, we're going to lose all those scouts, unfortunately. That buggy is just eating us up right now. If you're gonna have more than one, actually, we're going to go for that bunker. More than one harvester, then you'll find that your economy is going to be a lot better off, especially in the state of the game as it is now in early access. With the bugs that the harvesters present, the more harvesters means less issues you should have. Now this one's actually reversing in. It's being very ambitious AI right now, and it's reversing in to drop off the funds, and looks like is okay, never mind, just teleported directly in. You love to see it. I prefer to teleport than to get stuck, let's be honest. But we're now getting more funds. The barracks is almost built. We're going to get the light vehicle factory out as well. Now I am going to build it probably front row if I can. Let's see, I'm going to build it here. I did have a spot open up just then. There we go. Let's rotate it. We're going to put it there. So once they're built, you definitely want to go straight into research facility, just because you want to get those upgrades going straight away. You're going to have a massive increase of funds coming in, and you're just going to have no idea what to do with all that money eventually. As soon as you get the refineries going, each their own. This lad seems to be getting a little bit tied up with chewing up some crystals. This guy seems to be pretty happy. I do hear gunfire. My rifleman was getting into a little bit of a fight. They seem to be okay now, though. Scout's still making a way towards that bunker. Looks like the enemy quad has decided to show up. Our base should be able to dispatch that quad with relative ease. Yeah, he's going to get annihilated. I don't have to worry about it. There you go. Like I said, guys, the HQ can just defend your base on its own if it needs to be. The only way I'd say defend your base is if you're far away from your HQ like I am now. And I've just got like quad outside of the entrance just to try and fight off any incoming threats, whether it be buggy, rifleman. Speaking of riflemen, luckily enough, my scouts have literally just decided to take this bunker. This man's trying to jump up. Look at this glorious AI there. Oh god. Yeah, there's no chance for that poor scout just hopping on the spot there. Hopefully this scout stays alive, but I'm not too worried if it doesn't. Like I said, we've got the barracks now. We can actually start producing units as soon as these harvesters decide to return home. We have got the light factory ready to go here with the light quad. We're building a radar addition. We're also building the research that we require for pleasantly upgrading our army. Now, I am actually going to go into a fourth refinery in a minute. I'm going to probably place it over here. Now, I'm going to have a quick little scout. I'm sure there's going to be Bolterium in this area. Rifleman, still making his way around towards my base. Again, I could take him out with relatively easy, or relative ease, sorry. Okay, nothing this way. We're actually going to pull back. Now, I do know the alien base is probably north here. So, I'm going to be okay with not scouting out for now. To be honest. This harvester's doing the work, by the way. This one's actually returning. This one's full as well. By the looks of it, he just wants to chew up one more crystal. Yep, he's on his way back. He's actually decided to opt in to drive in this time round, and this is where they get stuck. So if you do notice your human harvesters are getting stuck, it's probably because of that. But, I mean, that is a very good way to stop them from getting stuck. It's just allow them to magnetically pull themselves in. Oh, yeah, so we have found some more Bolterium. So there we go. So we found some more Bolterium. I'm sure there could be more even to the south area. Maybe not. It doesn't look like there's much room remaining for those ones as well. But we're getting a hefty ton of Bolterium. We're going to build another refinery. We're going to go heavy on refineries. It's just easier. Right, okay, so we are actually taking fire now. Now, we have got a scout buggy for defense. Now that we have got our Mark 1 on the go, we're actually going to build a few light quads. We're not actually going to build any infantry units. I do feel... Okay, they're shooting at the bunker as well. We've got a lot of incoming enemy military. We actually have control of that bunker now. It's opening fire towards the riflemen very far away. Bunkers are great for just defensive structures in general. Now, we can actually use our light quad here. Now, this probably might be a good time. If you want to just try and take control of your own units, you can. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take control. We're going to let the AI deal with the base building now. We have got the refineries up. The AI can actually help with the rest of the stuff now. We're actually going to go into teleporter as well, so we're quite far from the fight. Now, I'm not going to go and get my buggy. I'm actually going to grab a rifleman for longer range firepower. Oh, speaking of AI, can we teleport? No, we should be fine. We're going to run it, I believe. Or are we? No, we're going to teleport. I just realized how this game deceives you with how far you go. You have to run to objectives. So definitely take your short range. Definitely take your short range teleporter when able. Look, lucky enough, I teleport directly on my harvester, and I'm getting stuck in crystals, which is great. And we've got incoming fire. Here we are. We're gonna grab the buggy, and we're gonna use the buggy now to farm the AI troopers. There we go. Right, now that the hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully I have turned it down enough so you can actually hear my voice a lot better, but I will leave it now. But yeah, hopefully now that you've got yourself a base up and running, the AI is going to take control. We can actually see the enemy base from here now in our first person mode. Our bunker's open to fire any more units on the way. I feel like we're going to build an additional refinery, and I'm going to show you where we're going to build this refinery, because, oh, hold on, I just picked the wrong, okay, hold on, we're going to jump away from Centauri. We're not actually Centauri. Right, okay, so I'm actually going to show you where we're going to build this, refinery and why we're going to build it there, because we have got ourselves the chance to do so now, where we scouted the area. We're actually going to try and build it down here. Now, I'm going to actually send my rifleman where I think we could actually get a build off. Let's see if we can get it down here. Your base can expand and extend as long as you've got buildings nearby. And when I played this map last night, I was able to build a refinery around about here where these rocks are. Whether I can still do it now is another question. But you definitely want to expand into this canyon. There's a lot of Bolterium down here to be harvested up. And just a reminder, you know, your buildings are very tanky. You know, unless they've got explosive and artillery-based units, your building can take a lot of damage before it goes down. And the more harvesters, the better, to be honest. Okay, so it looks like I'm not able to build down here, which is fine. I mean, we don't have to really worry about it as such anyway. Just gonna keep looking whilst this rifleman gets a view on everything. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to worry about it. We could literally just pop a barracks like here and then build next to it, either or. So we're actually gonna get barracks down. And by doing so, we're able to build a bit further now with the refinery. The barracks is good because you're able to build AI units from the barracks. So the AI, when he takes control, is able to build from here instead of here and get the units into the fight a lot quicker. Again, we're going to win this fight. I do believe we have got a lot more units than the enemy. We've got 4 quads in general. We've got the harvester going back down. We've got now a heavy quad the AI's gracefully built for us. And we're now starting to get like heavies, marksmans. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're going Mark 3 as well. And as soon as this barracks is built, I'm going to be looking to place down another refinery. We're really working towards getting that heavy vehicle factory up and starting to get those early tanks out. The hover tank, the rail tank. We're not so worried about the siege tank as such. That will come late game. And normally by then you pretty much rush the enemy forces, especially when they're AI forces. PvP is going to be a lot different. Looks like that quad is actually trying to take hold of my bunker. Actually, the bunker's destroyed by those things. The bunker's being destroyed, which is fine. One thing I wanted to do see is defensive structures. They're probably going to be coming for the human faction. The human faction is very powerful as it is, especially versus the alien. I do realize why the aliens do have defensive structures, because they don't really have much in the form of ranged attacks until later game. I think you get the Impaler, which is an anti-infantry unit, and then the other units do end up being more anti-tank. But there we go. We can actually start building our heavy vehicle factory now. So we're actually going to start building that. We're going to actually place it a bit out of the way. We'll place it there. Now we've run out of money. Hopefully the big boys are going to be returning home soon. At least one of them anyway. What are you doing? You've depleted all your Voltarium, so he's probably off to find somewhere else. Yeah, he's going over here now. And this harvester, which is actually part of this one over. Oh, hold up, no, he's trying to escape. So this is what I mean about the bug with the harvester at the moment. They tend to get locked up like this. They do end up breaking free eventually, but it does slow down your income. Right. Okay, so we did win the fight. We did win the fight indeed. It looks like the aliens are actually attacking the AI human, which is fine by me. Like, you know, as long as it's not affecting me, I'm absolutely fine. And it allows us to continue base building whilst we're defending as well. So the barracks is up. We can actually build from this barracks now, which is great. Right, we're going to wait for a harvester to return. This one's likely to return quite soon because he's just free farming right now. This one's still playing hard to get in. This one's done. This one's done. So these two are returning in a moment. Rifleman's making his way up now onto this cliff edge. Is that a bunker? No, that's a rock. Okay, so we've got a nice defensive perimeter now around the mid-ground. North, though, we've got nothing. But we're not anticipating the aliens to come this way, seeing they're solely concentrating on trying to hurt this AI instead of us. Which is better for us, let's be honest. We can just freely farm and wait for our harvesters to return home. My God, you're feeling well ambitious indeed, Mr. Harvester. He is going off-road, going down the cliff. AI Harvester just on another level, this one is. Very ambitious. Good luck, that's all I can say. Right, I do believe you're going back now. I do hope. I might save this harvester if I can. But I'm not too worried because I have got 3 active harvesters on the go anyway. Heavy factory's almost done, which means we start producing tanks very shortly. We're in Mark 3 already, so I do believe we might see heavy armored car, I believe. Maybe hover tank at a push. Okay, so the alien AI is starting to pay attention to me now, but the crabs are just going to get absolutely annihilated. They're getting opened up from everywhere. We've got these 2 guys as well, which could literally shoot them down. There we go. Heavies as well, very good against anti-vehicle. Marksman, great against infantry. Absolutely OP weapons, by the way. The marksman, 1 shots, most infantry units. Horn crab. Go for a cheeky climb. I mean, this harvester is an absolute champion. I'll give him that. He's literally gone down the cliff and just, yeah, absolutely championed it. I'm actually going to command this one to go back now. He's been full for quite a while, and I have no idea what he's doing. So I'm actually going to command it to return. There goes the heavies, opening fire on those vehicles, trying to get themselves a few shots in, but the... Oh, I do think the AI almost killed himself there by point blanking a crystal. Oh dear. Okay, my marksman just died, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. There we go. So the buggy's been destroyed. Horn crabs are making their way in. This marksman should be able to kill this crab instantly. If it's a good shot, that is. Come on. It's a crab. Kill the crab. Kill the crab. You're gonna kill the crab? You can definitely see him now. Surely. He's literally blind. Okay, we got a blind marksman. Very good. Okay, so we've got a lovely amount of money, and we have got the hover tanks unlocked. So before we do this though, let's see if we can get the refinery down now. There we go. So we're gonna get the refinery down, and then we're gonna start building our end game things. We're gonna build 2. Actually, we're gonna just build. Oh no, we're gonna build 2 hover tanks. We'll build a few hover tanks. We'll build a few heavy cars. I'm pretty happy now for us to jump into the FPS mode. Let's try and get rid of some of these aliens. And we're going to actually teleport to our factory and grab that hover tank. Right, I think I spawned on the barracks, which means I don't have a teleporter. Which means I have got to... Oh god, I've spawned on the bottom barracks as well. Right, okay. This is going to be great fun. So getting a HQ building down as well is definitely going to be of benefit. I'm going to try and grab myself a buggy. I'm going to have to run through aliens to do so. But this is the whole point of this game. It's so much fun. And, you know, sometimes you're just given stuff that you can't really... Actually, just grab a marksman rifle. Pretty improves my chances of survival, let's be honest. I think there's targets here. I didn't realise that. Over here, I believe, is the upgrade terminal. Around here. Trying to locate it. Oh, we have got a teleport pad, I think. Have we? No, we haven't. Probably given the barracks, teleport pad would be great, especially for spawning in. We're going to go as... Oh, commando. We're going to go as commando. It did cost me 500, but it's going to help in the long run. Right, we're going to head up towards the refinery that's being built that I just put down. And we're going to head up towards where that hover tank is being manufactured. It'll be done in a moment, but I do believe that the hover tank will be sent. I do hope it'll be sent towards this area. Looks like the enemy's already been mopped up, which is great. Love to see it. If I do see a vehicle in the meantime, I will try and claim it, just so I can speed up. There we go. We're going to claim that. That vehicle should now come over towards me, so I can actually grab it. I can hear the HQ opening fire on something, by the sound of it. We're gonna take a buggy. I'd rather leave the heavy quad on its own. Looks like there's a lot of combat here, so I've got to be careful. Right. There he is. There's the boy. We're going to jump out. We're going to claim. So another tip, guys. If you want a vehicle, press E on it once. It will say claimed. And the vehicle will literally come to you and you can grab it. So far by my favorite looking unit in this game so far is the rail tank, hover tank. Those two units have got well and nice designs. I really enjoy just the aesthetic look of these tanks. This one almost reminds me of the Command & Conquer MLRS, I believe it was called. The like the artillery system. Definitely has that Command & Conquer hover tank vibe about it. So now we are on our way to deal some damage. The AI will hopefully be taking control of the base and building more structures. There's a buggy on its way over to HQ, but it will be annihilated by the HQ itself. That's friendly. I do see another tank that's already over there as well. The harvester's about to run it over there, unfortunately. Seems like we've got two harvesters that are literally stuck now, so that's the reason why you need more harvesters. What an amazing unit. The sounds in this game are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But economy-wise, we are looking real good right now. Give myself a bit stuck in Voltarium crystals whilst I was in that fight. There's a great thing about the hover tank though. Any of the lower crystals is able just to go over the top of, which is great. We are now at the enemy refinery. We're going to fire and do our objective that we've been told, and that's to attack the harvester. That could be enemy personnel. Enemy bug. This thing we're actually being hit by another tank as well. I've got to be real careful here. This bug cannot get into melee with me right now. Okay, well the bug was purely concentrated on the enemy, which is fine. Yeah, that's a crab. We've got to be careful with crabs. It's telling me to actually attack that crab, but I'm still going to be trying to go after the harvester as much as I can. Because that is enemy economy there. If you take down the economy, you basically take the whole enemy down. They've got no money, and their harvesters are destroyed. What can they build from? They can't sell buildings just yet in this game, so yeah, very high value target, the harvesters. And rightfully so, they should be tanky, which they are. Right, so they have sent what seems to be a scout car of some sort towards the enemy HQ, and it's literally just suicide. The main reason why I picked up the hover tank is because it's very long range, and it's got great capability, anti-infantry and anti-vehicle as well. Right, okay, it's actually getting dark now in this game. It's about 4:04 in the evening. We're going to be seeing nighttime soon. But the harvester has gone away for now. We're going to continue just hammering at the enemy base, destroying the enemy forces that leave the base. Okay, the bugs are still making a move. tanks are being built. We've got rocket systems coming up as well, which are great siege units. The AI is doing the work. Feeling a bit blind right now, and all within good reason. Don't know what's firing at me there, but that was not looking good. Heavy rocket trooper, I think. Yeah, I think it is. There's a heavy rocket trooper pushing my way. Yeah, it's behind me. I think we nailed him. We did. Right, it's telling me to attack the scout, so being a hover tank like I am, I should be able to just go up here. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're good. Just missed him. Right, actually there's a lot of AI coming over the cliffs. Right, okay, we are going to go and inspect the base again very soon. I'm going to leave the AI reclaim control of this in a moment. And we're going to see if we can get ourselves out another tank of some sorts. Speaking of tanks, I might actually, I don't know, I'm not going to lose this tank here. We're good. I managed to get that shot off. I didn't really, I thought it was a different tank. It wasn't, it was just a heavy car. Heavy armored car. Right, I think now's a good time as any. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay, ultra heavy vehicle factory's going up now. The AI's been building that bad boy. This harvester's royally stuck right now. Oh my god, this harvester's not being saved. You'd love to see it. This one's still working. This one's stuck. This one seems to be fine. We still got 3,000. I might actually build another, again, another refinery. I know. I keep hammering on about refineries, but the more refineries you have, the less issues you'll encounter with money, because you've got more harvesters and you don't really have to go save them. I mean, I do suggest if you've got friends playing with you, try and task them to save your harvesters if they do get stuck. Especially like this one. This one's probably beyond saving at this point, but I don't think I can even, like, coax it out. No. This one probably could be saved. Yeah, I reckon this one could be saved if you tried. Yeah. Right, like I said, it is getting nighttime now. We've got an amazing amount of vehicles. We just lost... Oh no, we still got the hover tank. We've got 3 hover tanks in general. And looks like the tasking for these vehicles should be to attack that base while we wait for the railgun tank to go live, which we don't have just yet. We do need to go to Mark IV, which is 3,000 Voltarium, which as soon as a harvester returns to base, we'll be able to do so. It looks like a harvester is about to return to base. Okay, behemoths. These things are nasty. You gotta be careful with these things. The ultra heavy vehicle factory produces harvesters, also produces the siege tank. I do feel like, I know the harvester's an absolute massive unit, but maybe make this factory available earlier. Just don't have the siege tank on it, and allow to build. Well, I'd probably suggest allow to build heavy units from this factory, as well as the harvesters in its earlier game. That would be a very good way to do things. Right, okay, so we're actually going to go to Mark IV. We're going to build, guess what? Harvesters. Gonna build some harvesters. Okay, we got another one that's getting stuck. Unfortunate. This one's okay. This one's actually apparently increasing in Bolterium. I don't believe that for an actual second. Yeah. The UI's lying to me. He's empty. But look how much dosh we have now. We've got an amazing amount of money by just having such a strong economy. This one's doing great. This harvest is doing amazing. He's being hit though by that behemoth, which is not good because he's going to take incoming fire from that. But no, we're doing great on economy now. We're looking good. We are looking good. Let's see what our army's up to. Our army's absolutely smashing. Destroyed a refinery already. Those hover tanks are doing the work. I mean, look at that. We've also got a rocket launcher system, which is able just to rain down fire on the enemy base. I think it's going to be safe to say we're going to get a railgun tank, and we're going to go and, you know, have fun. Try and kill off the enemy. As soon as this Mark IV is done, I'll be putting in an order for the tank. I'm actually going to put in an order as well for a second HQ once I hit that. Because HQ has teleport systems. And if you're on online with your friends, they can teleport from the HQ. So if you've got the HQ towards another barracks, then they've got a place from which they can teleport from. And it makes for a good defensive structure as well. Right, so it's nighttime. We're going to grab ourselves the railgun tank. The pulse tank is also another good unit. You don't really see it used much at the moment. I do find the AI doesn't build it. But I definitely suggest building it if you have the chance. Right, okay, so we're now building off the railgun tanks. We're actually going to jump straight back into our first person. And where are we? So we have actually spawned down at that HQ. That's currently being made. Right. I'm not actually going to pay for a person this time around. The headquarters is still going to take a while. Let's see if we can grab ourselves a vehicle that's passing by to try and get up towards the rail tank. Very nice looking game, by the way. For early access. We're on day 2 now of its release, technically. Great bit of fun. Like, I'm having a great time playing this game. It's just a great sandbox experience. You don't really have to worry about like sweating, you know, trying to beat the enemy team. Unless you really want to get into competitive play, then you can do that. It's absolutely fine. Obviously the game has its issues. For example, the harvesters being a bit broken. But this cheeky boy here, not doing very well at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't run me over. I believe that's a vehicle. We're actually going to grab the heavy armor car. We're going to go for the rail tank now. So we just need a transport. Give me my taxi for today, my Uber. Almost ran myself over, but we're good. Right, let's go find the railgun tank. Heavy vehicle factory. I can currently see where it's at. We're going to make our way up there. Also, as a tip, guys, if you get to night time and you're literally feeling blind, N or Q will bring up the infrared, aka night vision. I do call it infrared because it is a red view. It's very loud, as you can probably hear every time I activate. I don't tend to use it because of how loud it is. Perhaps that's something the developer can help with, turning down the noise effect on that. Also, this harvest is returning home, kind of getting in his way, so we're going to carry on. And I believe my rail tank is ready to go. There it is. You see the red hue and the jets popping off. So we're going to jump out, and we're going to just claim that tank from here. And now he should come over towards me, and we should be able to take control of it. There we go. So we have control of the rail tank. And we're going to go and deal some damage. So it's going to take a while for this tank to arrive at its destination. I might go and try and annoy the aliens a little bit. seeing that we've literally annihilated the enemy team. They've got no HQ either. They've just got a refinery and a armory. Looks like a cogwheel. What structure's that? I think it is literally like a research center, I think. Yeah, we're going to deal some damage to the aliens. Gonna let the AI finish off the human team. Now this thing doesn't go very fast at all. Not like the hover tank where it's got a booster system. Right, so the enemy base has been located to the north. It looks like we've got a tank already there, which is great. There's a heavy car passing me to the right. We might actually go back to the human base because the AI seems to be leaving them alone now. Now, I'm not okay with that because it definitely means I'm going to have to go back there eventually to kill them anyway. Oh no, there's a behemoth. You can see up in the north there, there's a bug on my tank, and yeah, the tank's gone. Squished it, absolutely squashed. The Goliath or behemoth, I think it's a Goliath, the big beetle. Nasty unit. It is like the siege tank of the alien race. It's like speaking of siege tank, I do think we're able to build siege tanks now. Just seen the harvester come out from production. So we've got yet another harvester. Now there's a reason why I love this tank. Not because of its aesthetic looks, but just the way its gun sounds as well. The gun sounds insane. That the hover tank as well. The siege tank sounds absolutely amazing. So we're actually 40 minutes into the video at the moment here. Hopefully we can end the game before the end of the video. But you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm doing and what I've done. Quick expansion. Harvesters are your key. It may be at a later date during the game's development. Harvesters become less of a factor. But because the harvesters are so broken at the minute, the more the better. If the harvesters actually have better better pathing as time goes on, you'll find you probably need less harvesters because they're more likely to return to base, right? Actually see the enemy structures from here. Oh, ultra heavy vehicle factory. Okay. This is why this tank is so good. Just the sounds alone in design for this vehicle, just pleasing. Hold up. That vehicle's being produced. Literally, did the AI leave these guys alone to build? Okay, research facility is building something. They're actually building something. Oh, please don't say that's a siege tank. Oh, it's a harvester. Okay, they're building a harvester. So this base is still functional, despite not having a HQ to build any building. They're producing a harvester from it to farm up some more Voltarian for the refinery. And they actually seem to be researching as well, which means they're able to go and try and get like the siege tank. We're not prepared to let that happen. Right. Well, that stops the ability to produce a siege tank. So we can finish off this AI. The railgun tank is great. All-rounder unit. It is slow, but it is a great all-rounder unit. You've got a secondary there, which is like missile pods. We're not going to touch the harvesters because if you remove all the buildings from the enemy faction, they automatically lose. And the harvesters are of no threat to me. Refineries. Okay, the refinery's going to take some time to kill. But we are here to finish off this enemy team whilst our guys remove the enemy alien base, which they've already done. I haven't even seen the aliens apart from a few of their units, and looks like the AI have already finished them off. So we're pretty much at the end of this game already, which is great. Absolutely fine. Telling me to attack the harvester. I'm okay, thank you. Might not even see the siege tank. There is one built. Is actually leaving the our base, but yeah, we're doing work, and I don't think the siege tank will get here in time. But guys, if you're skeptical, oh my god, I can speak. The English is just not rolling off the tongue today. If you're skeptical, there we go, got it eventually, about this game, it is in early access. If you're from the UK, it's less than £20. If you're from the United States, then it is, I think, $21. If you're from the EU, I think euros-wise, it's going to be around 20 euro. It's a steal, in my opinion. You can have fun with your friends. You can have fun on your own. You can meet people and play with just other people that are currently playing this game. The community seems nice enough as it is. They do, yeah, most of the community that are currently playing are eating it up. They absolutely love it. So yeah, if you want any help, anything like that, get in the Discord. I'm in there. I can definitely give you tips. If you want to play a few games, you're more than welcome to. I love this game. I mean, I don't say that lightly either. I'm a big RTS fan, and I do play first-person shooters. I do cast shooters competitively as well, and I do feel that this game is in its own genre, and it is a game to be looking forward to when it comes into its full release cycle. Lovely concept. But we are finishing off this refinery. Looks like the AI has come to join me to make this faster, which is great. We love to see it. I don't know what the enemy harvesters are up to. This harvester's just gone across the map, just absolutely just slaying it right now. The siege tank actually is halfway here, but we will finish off this refinery before it gets here. So we are just going to finish off this building, and then we're going to be ending the video here, guys. There we go. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. I think about 80% of you guys are currently watching the videos and not subscribed to the channel. So if you can subscribe, I'd very much be grateful. I'm really trying to grow my YouTube presence a lot more than my Twitch presence. And it is starting to pay off with you guys showing such love and support for some of the videos I've been putting out recently. But yeah, guys, come through to the Discord if you haven't already done so. I'm in there every day pretty much, and you can talk to me about anything, RTS, FPS, other games. I'm a big game man. So yeah, definitely come through. Without further ado, guys, thank you for joining me for some more Silica, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.